righty, we're back with another episode with Striking with Fire. I'm your host, Isaac. To my right, say your name for us.
Yeah, you got your boy, Double A. To my right, I got...
Mr. Rocco. And to my other right, we have...
General Ryan.
We're back with another episode this week. So I'd like to get into it talking about the Canadian fires that's going on.
Oh, man, yeah.
And
how about that?
It's hit Chicago where we live, and man, we're smelling in the air. Man, everyone's complaining about it out here.
Canadian fire. I thought it was fog.
Yeah, honestly, at first I thought it was foggy at first, like another normal day. But yesterday I actually realized that. I was like, man, dude, it's like I'm smelling smoke, you know. And I'm like, and then I look on the news today. I'm like, oh yeah, it finally hit Chicago, because I remember it hit New York first, I think, or didn't it?
Yeah,
right.
New York first, right? Because obviously Canada's closer. Well, New York is closer to Canada, but...
Well, so tell us what's going on then, because it seems like the whole town's on fire.
Yeah,
I mean, the smoke
like,
reached all the way to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's toxic.
I mean, I don't mind it.
They said the air quality is like smoking half a pack.
What are you talking about?
Like smoking
yours,
half a
like,
pack
Like
of cigarettes?
inhaling the
Oh,
smoke in the air.
So you're saying it's like smoking half a pack of cigarettes?
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what the...
Oh, like equivalent, too.
Yeah.
Oh, to equivalent.
Yeah,
to,
equivalent.
okay.
Correct. Right. And, man.
I mean, I didn't even know it smoked like that in California. I always, y'all always hear about California fires.
Right. I didn't...
Yeah, of course. It's really
Canada's
dry.
a more colder state, so I really don't know too much about the situation like that. But
So do you guys think it's like global warming has to do with it? What do you think it is? Like,
man, I really don't know about that one, man. I mean,
I don't know. I'm
Well,
not Tom
I
Skilling.
Well,
shout out
Well,
to
we-
Tom.
shout out to Tom Skilling from Chicago.
we are in the El Nino phase, so the
That's
So
a,
it's- That's
weather
like the-
pattern's different.
What's the El Nino phase for the fans that don't know?
I don't know, little child? Little boy?
it's a weather pattern,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Is it from Antarctica or something?
No, it's basically like the currents in the oceans are like they switch basically or something like that.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Fun fact.
If Canada's always cold, so I never would expect them to be on fire out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, seems like the whole country's on fire over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I feel bad for the people that have breathing issues.
Yeah, I mean, even like my mom was like, "Yeah, man, like I'm coughing from like smelling the smoke, and man, I really thought we would have been good over here. I mean, I heard about it weeks ago. I didn't know it was still going on like that.
That's weird. I didn't even smell the smoke at all.
Really?
I just thought it was fog.
I thought
I
it was
smelled
someone
it.
barbecuing. I was
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
'cause
Me
I left
too.
the house
Like a
that
bonfire
day,
or
yeah,
something.
I left the house that day like around noon. It's like, who the fuck is barbecuing at this early?
Any deaths though?
I was confused.
No deaths, right?
No, I don't think so. I'm not too sure about that one. I mean,
What is this world coming to?
I mean, natural. But we've always had these kind of things. Luckily it's not no ice age or nothing like that.
No, it's an excuse to put our masks back on.
Yeah. Put that
Probably.
put that diaper back on your face.
All that Democrat action.
Democrats, they teach you to put a diaper on your face and just keep on moving. Listen,
on moving, huh?
listen to the to the woke mob. But let's get on about this about what we're talking about tonight. We're so what do you guys think about should firearms be regulated or to be stricter?
Should I go? I mean,
Yeah,
I would
go-
like to
yeah,
go
go-
first.
Yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead. Who's ever got
All
an
right, cool.
opinion?
You got the
Please.
Go for it.
Do I
brother.
have the mic? Is this a mic, guys, or what is this? It reminds me
It's
of
ice
something
cream
else.
cone.
It reminds me of something else. I don't know. Suction cup. Anyways, should they be stricter? I think they should be less strict.
Why?
I think we should have open carry. Personally,
Like open carry, as in
like on the holster showing, like wow, like
Okay, so I did see that when I went to Vegas.
Okay, how do
There
you
was,
feel about that?
You were seeing concealed carry or you were seeing open carry?
Open carry. Guy was just walking around with a long gun
Yeah, you don't really
on
see,
his shoulder,
You don't really see too much of that in Illinois, 'cause
No,
it's
absolutely
pretty,
not.
Pretty damn blue state over
We
here.
have concealed carry.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
carry as long
All
as
my
it's not
all my
shown.
Illinoisans
Hey.
out there.
tell the audience about what does it take to get a concealed carry.
Oh, okay. So first you gotta apply for your FOID. You
Okay.
gotta have no criminal background.
And you gotta be 18, right?
No.
Did they change it to 21?
I think for long, guns.
Long guns.
Yeah, because they're harder to conceal. So I think you have to be 18. I'm not quite sure, but for like handguns, you have to be 21. And no criminal or mental, past.
Right.
And you have to go through the.
And then you gotta take a test, right, for the concealed carry.
For the concealed carry, you gotta do 16 hours of like class, basically like basic. I don't know how you call it, like education on it.
Rules, training.
Okay, and then
Yeah,
you do a couple like
What do
shooting.
and what you can't do and what you could do, how to carry in the car, stuff like that.
And then they do like a little like in-person training on that stuff.
Yeah. You have to do like 200 rounds in the range.
Shit.
Yeah, and then
I think it's a pretty decent.
and you got to get fingerprinted too. Like it has to be in the state police
Right, so
database.
they don't just hand over anybody.
Oh
like,
no,
you
no.
No, it goes through
Unfortunately, the Democrats
rigorous
they think that it gets handed to
vetting
anybody.
process,
Yeah.
right?
That's a pretty decent vetting process.
Yeah.
I think.
Like domestic violence is automatic. No, if you're in a mental institute for the
The past 5 years
Yeah.
within
Yeah.
the past 5 years.
Yeah, and then you gotta wait. I think 30 days or 60 days or something like that, and then you get it in the mail like a card. So you gotta carry both the FOID card. The FOID just says that you can buy it, and you can transport it basically, and use it at the gun range.
Gotcha.
But the concealed carry license, you can actually carry on your person.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, honestly, I think it shouldn't be stricter. I think it's pretty good how it is right now.
Well,
Yeah.
how's
I definitely
I think-
think it could be a little stricter for sure.
Like,
you think
I-
more
what do you
strict?
think?
I don't.
stricter?
I don't think it's strict at
I
all
think- I
right
think-
now.
Well, I think Chicago's.
I feel like anyone could just walk in there, kind of pick up a gun. You go over some basic rules,
I just think
and
that
that's it.
guns are really in the wrong hands.
Really?
I think for the most part they're in the good hands though. Like criminals are mostly like the minority of the world.
'Cause-
You know, like
Because I
they're
feel there's good hands
not
and
really
there's
too
bad
many-
hands.
So
right?
so we're divided at this moment.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
I
definitely.
think there should be less, laws and regulations on it.
I think there should be more,
Okay.
but to where your history speaks for itself.
Well, that's what they already go over. I'm not
You know?
sure. I don't know if I can give you guys examples of more stricter rules on them. However, I think it is kind of too easy to just kind of go in there and get one. I'm not saying outright ban them
I mean,
because
so I
that would
guess-
be a stupid ass idea.
I mean,
as
so
well.
I guess anybody gets a Ford. They go into a gun shop and they can just purchase it. Right?
Yeah, I
And
mean-
come back
I mean-
in 3 days and just get that
Yeah,
gun.
you gotta
That's
you gotta
it.
wait until like the 3 day.
Look at these mass shootings. I mean, these kids, they don't have any criminal history.
Oh, yeah, right.
Nothing on their
Mhm.
background. They don't find anything. They're able to go in there, get their license, buy a long gun, and then, they're doing crazy shit.
Yeah,
So
mean,
I think there has to be some kind of rules implemented on that even more to stop that kind of shit from happening. But
In my
we're in
opinion,
America. I definitely
yeah.
agree with the Second Amendment.
I mean,
for
but
sure.
like, I feel like all those school shooters, what really boils down to is that their parents, they just had a troubled history, of like building slower and slower into worse and worse crimes, and before you know that, and then they fell over the edge to finally, unfortunately shoot up a school or something like that. But I really think it's the parents that need to, I think the rules and regulations are pretty good. I feel like it's up to the parents to educate their kids on what's good and how to teach their kids how to hold a gun and how to use it and
Absolutely.
really take it
absolutely.
100,000,000% serious.
But most, some of these people, their parents don't even know what they're buying. They don't know if they're buying a gun
Yeah,
or
that's a good
not.
point
I mean,
because they can go to gun shop and hide it from their parents. Yeah,
you guys got your Ford cards, right?
yeah.
I mean, Isaac, you can literally go get a gun. Your mom won't even know.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
But I think people should be educated about it.
No, everyone has to be.
Because think about it.
Yeah.
If you put a gun on the table, the gun's not gonna.
Right.
Yeah,
it
I
just
think-
stays
No,
there.
of course,
I
of course.
do-
It's
the
the person
person-
using it.
People kill people, not.
It's
Yeah.
the intent.
Yeah.
I do think even for example, most people in America they're not even educated on the law. They're not even educated on
Oh
their
no, I'd
rights.
say like 95%.
Yeah,
of people
they're not even
aren't.
educated on what it is to hold a gun and how to use it properly. So it's I blame that on the school system and society and them not showing them from an early age. You know,
The proper education
The
that
proper
is needed.
education on things.
What do you think Congress should do then?
Like put classes in like schools, requirements to teach these kind of classes. Not like some of the shit they're teaching in schools is just kind of a waste of time, like algebra. I read a class, I read a gun class in schools in the algebra class. That's just like most people don't like. Even my math teacher told me, she was like, unless you're gonna use this in the future and you're gonna be a math teacher, this is worthless to you. She told me that in high school.
Right.
So I'd rather there be an important class that takes up that useful, that's way more useful than having just a stupid
Especially
class.
business classes, teaching you how to start your own business and do.
Well, it's like it sucks because people got paid to take business classes. I feel like it should be a requirement.
Yeah, I feel like it should be already in the curriculum to begin
Yeah.
with.
There's some schools out there where teachers actually carry guns too.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
And where in Illinois?
Yeah, I mean not in Illinois.
Well,
but
it's got to be like Texas or
yeah,
something.
something like that. It's the southern states more.
Yeah.
conservative.
Yeah,
of course.
I'm not too sure if Illinois has a
I don't think
requirement
Illinois does.
for the have like guns.
I mean, I know in high schools.
I know. I think every police.
Yeah, there's like in high schools, there's a police officer on
Yeah.
site.
Security,
I wonder
right?
if middle
No,
school.
an actual
police.
Actual-
Yeah, and he carries his,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he carries his firearm on him.
right.
I wonder if that's like a requirement in every high school in Illinois. It should be in the whole country.
I mean, I think
yeah.
it should be too, but
Yeah,
I
well,
think-
especially
Sure.
nowadays.
I
with
think
that
they
shit
should put up
going on.
metal detectors.
but then people say like it doesn't feel like school. It feels like you're going like
Oh, well.
jail.
going to jail.
oh well,
I
safer
feel like they
than
could put that
sorry.
stuff in there and make it discreet.
safer than
Doesn't have to be
sorry.
like a whole airport
You know, I
security
think they could-
system, but
I
X-ray?
think they can make
Yeah.
it look low key, low profile.
yeah. So
and
kids
not-
don't feel like they're going through security stuff.
Yeah, not have it like
I think with a lot of shooting, there should be some kind of like metal detector or something.
Yeah, security implementations.
100%.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, all right,
So,
let's get. Yeah, go
We were
ahead.
thinking the other day, should men marry women from overseas in any
Beautiful.
other country
Beautiful
than
topic.
America?
Yeah, I was just about to get to that.
Beautiful
man. Yes,
topic.
sir.
Well,
I think it's a good one. Yeah.
hey, I went on
Hey,
the second
hey,
one. So
All right, you want me to? I can start off.
Go ahead, man. Elaborate on
So
that.
should men find women overseas? If you live in America, it is getting harder and harder to find a good woman. I'm not gonna lie. These girls nowadays, they're so entitled. They think everyone owes them everything, but that's only because men make them feel that way.
men make
Yeah,
them feel
men
that
allow
way.
that kind of behavior.
you think
So,
so? Could you
I
elaborate
think-
on that? Could you
I mean,
what do you
You
mean
know,
by
wh-
allow though?
like when you're with a woman
Okay.
and you meet her for the first time,
Hey, how you doing?
you got to put your foot down when something doesn't sit right with you. And I mean, it could be anything. You got to draw your line in the sand, your boundaries as a man, and you got to let her know those things.
You're,
you know-
Yes, sir.
you're talking about women in the U.S.
I mean, any,
Or in
any
gen-
woman,
general.
just in
Worldwide,
general.
baby,
Yeah,
worldwide.
exactly.
Worldwide.
Anywhere.
Anywhere, it don't matter.
You know, I'll
where
give you an
at.
example. I met someone.
Okay.
I met a girl, and the first time I met her, she acted very immature.
Wow.
Very, very fucking immature.
Did you check her ID?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just you got
Wah, wah.
She's like,
you know.
what, 23, 24, something like that?
Okay, fine.
And she acted very immature. So then, eventually it did piss me off. A couple weeks later, pissed me off. I did put her ass in her place by putting my foot down and saying, hey, I don't like your attitude, the way you talk to me, the way you act immature, thinking everything's a joke. It's not funny. You're
how
not fucking
immature
funny.
are we talking? What did she do?
Well, very immature. She's just very loud, thinking her jokes are hilarious when they're not even jokes. She's just
Blabbering.
screaming and stuff.
Ew.
And I told her ass. I waited a couple days. A couple days later, she texts me. Says, hey, you want to talk? Can you talk to me, please? Can you give me another chance or whatever?
What
I was like,
say
I don't
you?
know. I'll think about it. So then I gave her that chance, and she changed. She proven me wrong. I seen this other side of her that was very woman-like. It was very feminine.
So you like?
She went, she went into her natural,
Female instinct.
her natural instincts is to let the guy show her the role of where she should be at.
So what you're saying is
Mhm.
she submitted to his.
She submit. Yeah, she.
Yeah,
sub-
that's
and
just
I
one
don't see nothing
example,
wrong with that,
everyone.
Yeah.
Just to save on time.
Right, and that's not nowadays people think it's a bad thing, but not at all, because if it was a bad thing, she would have walked away, and
Right.
no,
She's,
not at all.
She would have said, "Fuck you."
Right.
So I mean, there's bad apples everywhere, no matter what country or state, wherever you're from.
Yeah, I get it. Me personally, I would. Damn, I guess. Yeah, I'd rather I would rather go abroad, to find a future mate,
Well, why is that?
because girls nowadays are just straight masculine, like ill.
Like they want to be men, but they
Yeah.
can't be men.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Actually, a buddy of mine was like, "Yeah, I want you to marry my daughter." Who's like, she lives overseas. He lives here, right?
Mhm.
And he was like, "Oh, she's like polite. She's actually a woman." I was like,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's what we need more of, actual women.
yeah, that's crazy.
But
I mean, yeah, to me, I think I think a guy, if he's not having good luck in his country, I think he should see what else is out there in the world, give it a shot. He doesn't have to, but experience the world, see what's out there. See
I mean,
how
there is 3 billion women out there.
right. See how
there's more women than men.
Yeah, see what's
Maybe 4 billion.
See what other countries are doing, and how their culture is like, because if you just stay in one country your whole life, you don't get to see the whole world and what it really has to offer. So,
What
I'd
country
say
would
either
you go
way.
to?
I say either way,
What country would you go to?
I'd probably go to Europe and see,
Europe.
see the European countries,
Really?
But yeah, I think that would be the first place I go. I have personally never been out of the country, so
Never.
no, it would be nice to.
I've
see
been
what
to a
else
few.
the world has to offer,
Yeah, you went to Jordan, didn't you?
Jordan, Poland, Egypt, Netherlands.
How'd you notice? How are the women out there? Did you notice a difference?
Big fucking difference.
Like the way they walk, it's just you just feel the elegance, right?
Elegance, beauty.
I think they have pride in being a woman.
Yeah, which is a
They're
lot
fit.
of women in America, at least I can speak for. They don't. They want to be men.
Right. You give a woman flowers in America, she's gonna throw it back in your face. You give women flowers overseas,
She'll worship you.
right? She'll be
Yeah, it's
she'll
a
take it
huge
as
deal.
a nice compliment.
Yeah.
Out here they it's
It's
That's
funny
gone.
you say that though, but girls are here, like, oh, I want flowers too, blah blah. But when you do that, it's not enough.
That's
Yeah,
what
exactly, right.
that's what I'm saying.
It's like-
there's bad apples everywhere.
Like, you got me flowers? What the fuck?
Dude, I
Like-
needed the whole fucking the farm,
the whole garden.
yeah,
What
the whole
you
garden,
want,
right?
Wanted the whole
baby?
garden.
I mean, I think it's possible that it can be done. I think what you gotta do is make her earn, that kind of nice flower.
And
you know?
here's the crazy part. They'll cook, clean, and
I mean, is that all you look for is cooking and cleaning?
not.
I mean, you don't want fun time?
I do, but like
You don't-
women here, sometimes they barely know how to cook.
Yeah, the new generation, they don't know how to cook, man.
Cereal,
Right.
yeah, cereal doesn't count by
I don't
the way.
want no fucking mac and cheese.
No, you mean cereal or
I don't want no
bologna-
fucking hot dogs.
Some of these girls will tell you, "Oh yeah, he can just get Uber Eats or DoorDash." Well, that's not the point of having a relationship.
Yeah,
then.
man.
Oh, better
What's
yet,
the point of a relationship?
better
then, if
yet,
you're gonna
those
be saying
frozen.
that shit.
Better yet, those frozen meals you just throw in the microwave.
Yeah,
No,
not-
fuck that. I
Hey
want
man,
some
those are
real
good
food.
bodybuilding meals.
Hey,
I
we're
want
not
some
talking
meat.
But a guy can just go to a grocery store and do that his damn self.
Yeah.
It's like
I want
I feel like America is really taking away what everything. They're really stripping away what it takes,
What it means to be a woman.
it means to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? And what it's like.
Yeah.
Nowadays they're shunned upon to be you submit to that guy, dude.
That's not
such
shameful. I know
garbage.
women who are openly admit that they're happy to do that
Right.
Or
because their man takes care of them.
or what about this? What about if the older generation of women didn't teach the younger generation of women and how to be a woman?
Right.
How
Right.
to be
I
a
think
girl.
ultimately,
Yeah, I definitely agree with
You know
that
what
too.
I'm saying?
Well, I think society, this country, United States, where we live in, it's gotten so easier over the decades. So people got more and more lazy because the economy's,
Yeah.
it's going good. It's not like back in the day where it was rougher to live. So it's like as society gets more and more evolved and better,
Mhm.
People get more and more lazy. People don't have to cook no
Well,
more. People don't want to do.
Let me
this
give
no
you an
more,
example.
You know,
Not just beside everyone being lazy. But think about it this way. So OnlyFans, right? It's very
Right.
popular. Everyone knows what OnlyFans is.
What about it?
No, I do not have one. I
Yeah,
might make one in the
baby.
future.
Yeah, none of us have.
Yeah.
Look out Okay, think about it. Would these women be doing this if men did not pay at all for these women?
Yeah, that app would have died
If-
the next day.
Exactly. That's my point.
Exactly.
Men allow this kind of shit.
Yeah, and we gotta step up and say no more of this bullshit.
All
you
these
know?
men, they put women on pedestals that you shouldn't do anyway, that don't even deserve it, because all they have to offer is what's between their legs, and that's it.
Ugh.
You're not a good woman. You're not a woman at all if that's all you have to offer.
Right, because like just like we said earlier, there's like way more women. There's like what gotta be like 4 billion women, 3 billion some men. You know, it's like
Guesstimate.
as a guesstimate, yeah, and like that's a lot. That's a lot of fucking people, man. So if you don't stand out in a certain way, you know, to a guy, then you're gonna be a high value guy. That's what I'm talking about. High value guy.
Yeah, we ain't talking about no Joe Schmoes.
Right. Joe Schmoes will take anything. He'll take
Yeah.
any fucking thing.
Yeah,
Bottom of the
I mean,
barrel?
yeah,
Right.
he'll scrape
He'll
the
take-
barrel dry.
Like
He'll clean the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
barrel.
yeah,
like he'll lick it clean. Like
yeah. Like
spotless.
you'll lick
Exactly.
scraps out of the garbage.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
There's guys like that out there.
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
absolutely.
Ugh.
I've seen a couple of them.
That's
I
fucking
think when I walk
Trust
outside,
me.
I see about 10.
Oh shit.
yeah.
But we're talking about high value dude. He is not gonna take. He's not gonna take none of your bullshit.
Exactly.
He's gonna fucking tell you, hey, this is my lifestyle. You get with the program, and not, you're gone.
Yep.
Yeah,
Doors
That's
That's
it.
what fucking women need nowadays to get their ass. Like it's like lighting a fire under their ass. You know.
Yeah.
You don't do that shit.
See, the thing is,
You ain't getting.
you know,
nothing.
like I said earlier, women, they're gonna test you and they're gonna push you
Yes, sir.
Till when?
in
though?
certain ways
Till when?
Till
Though?
you fucking.
till you stop
can't
fucking
take it no more.
accepting it.
Yes, sir.
Until you fucking man up.
Women will only get away with what you allow them to get away with. It's as simple as that.
You know, but a lot of guys, they hear, oh yeah, you know, man up. But it's like a lot of guys know they gotta be a man, but a lot of guys don't know the context and what it takes and the knowledge to become that man. And that's why guys
to
like that's
be
why
a man.
podcasts like this
Exists,
are
right?
gonna fucking educate guys on what to do and what not to do.
Education, baby.
You know why?
Because
You
guys don't have context.
You know why?
Go for it, brother.
Because we strike with fire.
Woo!
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Strike with fire, baby.
I mean, is that all you do is make noises back there, or what?
well, hey, man,
Hey,
strike with
He could be our
fire.
soundboard until we buy one.
That's right. You got a substitute,
Well, what's,
right?
What's your input then?
You know,
Yeah.
Okay, my boy back there, right? His I guess we'll say your girl, right? She came up with a good ass topic, right? I guess. You know?
Yeah, right. Shout out to Julie.
Tell me the topic, brother.
Well, you have it written down, didn't you?
Yeah, you don't remember it, man? All right, I got you, brother. I
I
got
know
you.
a little bit of it, but
Why? So why do we rate men and women from 1 to 10? Because
What?
here's the thing.
So it's more context than that. It's like what makes someone a 1, a 5, a 10, a 7. You know what I mean by features and things like that. Maybe personality.
I guess I feel like there's two different ways to rate it. Are we rating off of looks?
I think
There's
it's
two different things that people are doing. They're rating off of looks and they're rating off of
character.
character. Yep. They're rating off of the characteristics of the person when they get to know them,
Well, see how I do it. I do like an
Yeah.
average of both,
Okay.
like character and appearance. wise.
So you
So
weigh it out.
how do you do your character part?
so a little bit of everything, or a little of both.
Character would
Like a
be
mix.
like is she funny? Is she smart?
Mhm.
Does she get my jokes? Is she like too sensitive, like less, like
Right.
not sensitive or whatever? And then appearance wise, whatever.
yeah,
is
how
your
would you
type,
rate
I
her
bet.
appearance? Like, how would you rate her appearance? Like, I guess.
Yeah,
To
like
me,
what made you give her an 8? What made you give her a 3?
Like, I guess-
See,
well-
look, majority of guys, what they look at first.
Obviously appearance, bro, all the way.
I know, but like what specific appearance? Like their
Oh,
chest
see, that can
area.
mean
their,
that can mean anything. We obviously all look at ass and tits, right?
Right.
But we don't go and rate women off of just that alone. We look at your teeth, we look at your
I
smile,
look at
we
teeth
look at
first.
your obviously your eyes.
Yeah. I look at teeth
how you
first.
What if she
dress.
has yellow teeth?
That means she don't take care of herself since she's a fucking garbage can. Make sure I tell her that, whoever she is out there.
Confidence is a big one. You know how women like confidence in
Confidence is sexy.
But
men?
hold on,
Dude,
that
men
goes-
like that in women
That
too.
goes off character,
Okay, well, yeah, we're talking about appearance and character.
Okay.
A woman could be like a 3, right? But she got confidence, man. I'm bump her up like to a 6
Damn.
because that confidence is sexy.
That's
There you
fire.
go.
That's fire.
I'm just telling you right now.
How about intellect? Like you know.
Right.
No.
That's
You-
icing on a cake.
Absolutely, you gotta have a damn brain.
Okay. So what makes her?
But
Hear this out. What makes her an 11 or a 0?
To where she break the scale or
Yeah.
negative 0.
well, you know, men, we go off of appearance, you know, most of the time. But if you're getting to know this woman and things like that, it's different.
Okay. Let me
'Cause
ask you this.
trust me, I've been with some
You know,
fine ass chicks.
Let me ask you guys this,
All right, go-
right?
go
So
for
check
it.
this out. What about for appearances at like let's say 10 or whatever, and
Okay.
her character is a 0?
Yeah, I've been with a couple of those.
What?
Then she has none.
I think the
would
guy
you
would
take the
decide.
10?
I think
Like
the
as
guy
in-
would decide right there in that moment how serious he would take her.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause,
is he
like-
gonna just mess with her for the night, or is he gonna and just be gone with her? That's I think what most guys would do.
Right. So it's like, what do you take? Do you take the appearance or the character? You know,
In my
like
opinion,
to
I
rate
would-
her,
say
like
what?
what
to
would you
rate
really-
her,
No,
like to give her a number, or just what would you do with her?
yeah, like would you like move forward in this?
Oh no, that's just that's one night. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
for me, yeah.
Or
Yep.
strictly fuck buddy level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or what if she's the other way around? Like her character's like a 10, but her appearance is 0.
You know,
Man,
and
you
that's another thing. A lot of guys they like, you know, I want a hot chick, I want a hot chick. But man, you really don't want these
But-
super hot chicks because their whole life, all they have to do is just appear.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally, just appear in certain places, and like they got the worst attitudes because they never had to use their personality to sell
Yeah,
themselves.
again,
their
that's-
looks
that's-
always sold themselves.
that's back to allowing men
right. Yeah.
Oh,
or men
okay.
allowing that shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
a good way to tie it up together.
yeah,
Hmm.
it is.
I mean, for me, you know, I would, you know, if I want to, you know, get serious with a girl, I would kind of want a mixture of both. You know, maybe like a 5, 6 in the looks wise and character, more in the character. Maybe like, you know,
An
definitely has
8.
to be higher than the
Yeah.
7, 8. You know, like
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
for long term. You know.
So how should they rate us then?
Who, rate
Same
me?
thing?
Not what's
Well,
in my pocket.
Holy
but-
shit! I mean,
How
the-
should women rate men?
the women I've seen with some men, it's crazy to me. So
Okay.
like,
How is it when we go
when-
to a bar?
yeah, me and our buddies, we go to the bar sometimes, whatever. We go to the club, and I see like these girls, they're 10s, you know, they're 10s,
Dimes.
9s,
Dimes, huh?
8s.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They're with someone that looks like, at most, like a 5, and I'm like, you know, I'm confuzzled, you know, I'm confused. I'm like,
Well,
like, is
Why
his
not me, right?
Is his personality just absolutely dominating, you know, the dating field or something?
or could it be that he's financially stable?
Maybe. yeah.
Even more than stable, like
Right. And if anything,
accelerated.
yeah, if
Okay,
anything,
so
he's
he's
got something that
wealthy.
she
Right.
likes, that she's attracted to.
Right.
There's something that he's
Something.
got.
No, of course.
Whether it's
Women,
looks, money, status. He's got a nice business.
Or
you
he's
know,
just
some-
slinging good dick.
or he's driving. He's driving for something, you know.
You know?
Or it's flat out. He's just like giving the good. Yeah, he's giving the goods. Yeah, flat out. You know, he can
I'm
give
just
the
keeping
goods,
it
sure.
real. I'm keeping
but
it
no,
buck,
that's
man.
true because women they go with men that can give them some kind of resource, whether that's sex, status, money,
Fame.
yeah, anything. No, women go after men for resources. It's not a
Yeah.
bad thing.
We do
'cause that's,
too.
That's just
M-
how it is.
men
That's
go-
just how it's been.
That's just the reality.
See, I feel
Men
like
too?
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays people just can't accept the fucking truth no more. People are just getting softer and softer, and they just can't accept what was fucking always
Well,
been a thing.
you know, I
Yeah,
think
it's always
you
been
know?
like that.
I think girls go after materialistic resources, and guys go after character resources.
Appearance,
Character?
and character.
Like, is she loving? Is she caring?
Yeah, yeah.
Is she gonna be good for our,
mother
like, our kids?
instincts?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How do you know about that?
What?
But I think, well,
I
guys
don't
are
know
definitely
about that.
guys are definitely looking at the
Some
at the
guys
looks
go
first.
after sex.
Well, some guys, I think most guys are definitely
Because
going
that's
off the
that's
looks
what
first.
most women only have to offer. That's the fucking problem.
That's not true, buddy.
That is true.
Some girls there is. That's all.
They could offer
Yeah,
No,
some
he's
women.
not saying the majority. He's
I'm
just
just-
saying there's well.
I
you know,
mean,
there's
they
a damn lot.
could offer more, but do they want to?
Yeah.
They don't. So
Yeah.
men are only going to offer, well, their dick. Don't make it like that then.
That's some
Yeah,
bullshit.
like I said, I just think the parents are just failing
Hey.
their kids out here, man. And you know, we got that's why we got to do something about this.
Yeah,
you know?
we
It's
got to
like-
teach men to be men, and women got to teach women to be actual
yeah,
women.
Yeah.
I mean, so what do you guys think? You guys think that you guys should self improve and go to gym to just attract women?
Of course. Well,
Yeah? But should
not
that be,
only that,
should
but
that
you got to
your
be
only thing?
successful.
No, you got to train in all aspects in life, from,
Right,
From
you gotta-
physical to mental to
Everything.
business wise, like what's in your
Yeah.
pocket. you
That's
know?
right.
Yeah.
Your
That's
charisma,
true.
persona.
You know, it's crazy though. But you know, honestly, most guys are going to the gym just to attract women, though. You know.
But that's bullshit.
But
man.
you know, it's like,
So-
yeah. But at least a lot of
See,
guys went to the gym.
I'm a
because of it, though,
self-improve.
you know? And then
1000%.
So what you're saying is they only work on one aspect, and they're neglecting
well, I feel like
everything
that's
else.
the most. I feel like that's the most number one driving aspect to go to the gym.
If
And,
I go
okay,
to the
if, like,
gym,
all right, if that's your most driving aspect, then all right, do it. But then after that, learn something. Learn like, all right, now I can use this opportunity to like, you know, now I've become more mentally strong from going to the
Right.
gym and disciplined.
I'm going to
you
lift
can-
weights, baby.
You know, you can,
That's right.
you know.
So I mean, when I was a kid, when I was like 18, 19, that's
How
when I
old,
was,
how old are you again?
what?
How old are you again?
26.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Continue.
saying when I was a kid,
Oh, right,
when I was
okay.
in my teenage years, I used to go to the gym for women.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know, because
yeah.
I was.
Well, that's when
I-
you're young and dumb.
Yeah.
So what do you
So
go to the gym for now?
Nowadays,
You're
it's
young
like
and smart.
I literally go for myself.
Okay.
For yourself. That's
you
right.
know,
He
'cause
does.
I think if you don't like how you look in the
I'm
mirror,
proud of you,
should
man.
definitely-
That's self-improvement. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, we should do that out there. You know,
Yeah,
man,
I think as you get older, you
You need
should
that. You
mature
need
at
that,
least,
right.
and it becomes less about women and more about yourself.
exactly,
and,
yeah.
you know, the
When you're
people around
strong, your mental health is strong.
God damn it, let him get in the opinion off, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Let him get his opinion off real quick, man. And we'll get to you next, all right?
you. Don't worry. Hey, those of you that want to learn about fitness, talk about fitness, anything like that, drop a
Shit.
comment below, and we'll talk about it.
Hey, crowd, don't worry. I'm gonna slap him for you. All right. You know, like I said, you know, it's not, you know, it's if that takes you to go to the gym, and you know, like I said, going to the gym, man, you get your mental strength, you get your physical strength, you know, and now you move on from that, and then you learn some shit, man. You know,
Of course.
Because you know what, that could be.
it could be a good thing.
It could also
can
like
branch off.
it boosts your confidence. So now when you go up to, let's say, a girl or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, you have that like little oomph that
Right, because I earned this body, because like, you know,
right.
Yeah, you
know?
worked hard for it.
That's right.
that body took longer to build than that suit that motherfucker's wearing.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, baby.
That's
Italian
the damn
suit.
truth.
Yeah, baby, with
You
the
know?
Italian shoes.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Looking good, baby.
Hey man, so what do you guys think? You guys think that you guys think it's bad to have gender specific bathrooms, or should they get rid of it? Should they keep it? Is it
What does that even mean?
so? I mean, pretty much it's like, you know, now I guess I say the past couple of years, you know, restaurants like, you know, I don't want to promote some certain people because honestly they don't deserve it, but you know, they have all gender bathrooms, you know, and for the longest, you know, like I said, it's always been male bathrooms and female bathrooms, and I feel like it's
They're
just-
separate.
I feel like they should all. I feel like they should stay separate because, you know, there's some lawsuits that could be happening and coming out of these.
Oh yeah,
This
even
is a
I
big
mean,
deal. I feel like these companies that are restaurants and they're doing this is not good.
you know, at schools
That's
they're
not a
starting to
good
do
move.
it too in certain states,
that's
and these
fucked
women
up.
are coming out and complaining about that. So if you're doing this for inclusivity and things like that, and women are legitimately complaining about these kind of laws, wouldn't you think, hey,
Can I say
we
something?
should change them?
Can I say something?
Yeah, go. Yeah, what you think about
I
that?
feel like, you know, it's been separate for the longest, right? And there's no issues. So why change now and make it worse?
Well, they're changing a lot of things now. They want to just change a lot of shit now, you know, and it's like experimental. It's like the experimental generation, you know. It's like I said, it's very dangerous because you can have lawsuits, kids, you know, unfortunately getting, you know, messing with, you know, and that's not a good thing, you know. We all know what I mean.
Yeah,
by
I mean,
that,
you,
know?
you got these girls in the schools and stuff, and you got men that claiming they're trans or whatever, and they're just walking in the women's locker room and bathrooms,
Right,
and then the
and-
women are
yeah.
like, "Yo, dude, your
What the
dick's huge. Why are
what
you in
the
here?"
What are you doing in here, buddy?
You know,
And then
Yeah.
and then the girls are mad because like men are competing.
they're
you know,
uncomfortable,
Are
dude.
competing in their sports and they're killing them because they're still a man in reality. You know, they're not just because they're getting hormones injected in them. They're still, you know, and
Biologically,
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. Plain and simple.
plain and simple. You can't change those chromosomes, baby. And these girls are getting pissed because these guys are competing in their sports and in their, you know, league, and they're getting first place because they were born a man.
Well, how would you
Yeah.
feel? Let's say you're in a bathroom and a girl walks in. You know, it's like
It's still weird, to
It's
be
weird.
honest.
Ah,
It's still
you know,
weird. We're men. We're horny,
even though-
but
yeah.
it's still weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
But it's, yeah, you're right, and obviously, other way around, they feel 10 times more weirded out, you know. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
we're in the bathroom. A girl walks in. She starts using the urinal. I'm gonna be like,
What the?
what are you doing? Hello.
right, I'm gonna think she's coming in here to fuck with us. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
She's been
Come and mess around
tap
with-
on your shoulder. Oh, what's up, dude?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's
Right.
just, I don't know.
I don't think that's right either. You know, when you go shopping online, what does it say? It says man, women, men, women, men, women. Still
Right.
man, and there's still
when
women.
You,
so
when you got all gender, anybody can go in there from any age and any gender, and you know it's not a good thing. I don't see it ending well. I feel like they're gonna cut it back. You know.
I
What's
don't
the
know, man.
last-
These
I don't know, man.
Democrats, they're not cutting back on it. Even if women complain, they're still not cutting back on it.
I got
Man,
mixed
yeah.
emotion about that. So
Why you say that? Why you got mixed emotions?
I don't know, man. I just
Well, I mean,
it's
tell me.
I feel like it's discrimination as well too. Like, so let's say if somebody want to change their sexual,
Orientation.
yeah, I mean, this shouldn't be limited to, right?
No, absolutely. I do agree with that. However, if women themselves are complaining about guys going in there,
So how do you fix that? That's why I
you
got
take out
mixed.
those laws.
Or you can simply make 3 different bathrooms.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
also a
yeah.
good idea too. Make
Right.
a transgender bathroom locker room.
Right. It might cost more money, but hey, I think that's a solution.
That's a good point. I've heard because like my brother, he's in college, and on the first floor, it's they've devoted the first floor of all the dorms to you know, all lesbians and gays, and I think that's a okay move, you know, because like because sometimes you can't choose who you can live with in a dorm, and if the person is gay or lesbian or whatever, you know, or trans, you know, and for example, my brother if he doesn't feel comfortable with that, he can
Yeah.
you know, they're guaranteed that those people are going to be on the first floor, and he can stay on the second or third floor of the you know, the whole entire condominium, you know.
And
So I think they should come up with ways around it where it's like a segregation sort of in a way to like keep things organized, you know. It doesn't have to be like
yeah, and
necessary
comfortable too.
segregation.
I wouldn't really say segregation or organization, but comfortable for the people that, you know, are kind of unaware of that stuff.
Yeah, so if
And
they make it clear, right?
Like, no, you're not a homophobe, you're not a transphobe, any of that stuff, that virtue signaling bullshit that a lot of them push on people.
Yeah.
It's just whether you're comfortable with. I mean, shit, there are straight dudes who aren't comfortable with maybe dorming with a woman. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
an actual woman.
Right. I mean, honestly, like, you know, when it comes to like these people, like, you know, they're saying like, oh, like you need to call me a man or a woman. Like, honestly, like you're kind of going against my rights. So I'm just gonna call you by your name at that point. Honestly, you know. if
Yeah,
you-
whatever your name is,
'cause
whatever
you
you claim
cannot
your
be
name.
forcing like, because if you were in my shoes, you wouldn't want me to force it on you. So you know, I do what you want, but like you can't force your opinions on anybody else. So they're kind of getting out of hand when it comes to shit like that. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Live your life is whatever way
Yeah.
you want. You want to be a man, you want to be a woman.
just don't force it
you're gay,
down
you're
no one
straight,
else.
whatever. That's fine with me.
Just don't force it down no one else. You know.
Yeah, that's when it becomes an issue.
So
When it's forced upon straight people.
yeah.
Well, how you
What?
guys doing?
Well, you know. Yeah.
well,
so
well,
you
look,
know,
look, hold on. Check this out.
check this out. Yeah.
You said something about Happy Pride Month.
Well, it is Pride Month. Yeah.
Well, Happy Pride Month to those who celebrate it.
Yeah, to those who are homosexuals
Happy Pride Month
and transformers and things like that.
to every and
Happy
each.
Pride to you.
Let me ask you a question. In the LGBTQ plus, all the letters,
Yeah, ABC.
right? Is there one for straight people? Is there an
So that-
acronym?
that's a
Because it's
good
an
question.
acronym, right? It's lesbian.
Well,
I
the
mean-
Q is questioning. I think. You're
Heterosexual,
questioning your
ain't it?
sexuality.
I don't know.
Is
I think they should add straight to it. What do you think?
Well, yeah, I think
Well, I mean, no.
people who
because-
aren't
the
straight,
point?
they get to celebrate not being straight. I mean, can we maybe have a day to celebrate being straight?
Good point.
Makes
I mean,
sense.
there's a lot of damn National Day this, National Day that nowadays. I
Yeah.
can't even keep track no more.
Isn't it
What's
Valentine's Day? Because you know you're straight.
Hold on though. Valentine's Day is not particularly
It's about love in general.
Right.
No,
Love,
Right.
yeah. Well,
doesn't
man.
matter.
All right, so this is episode 2 of Striking with Fire. I'm your host Isaac, and yeah, great coming in. I'll see you guys next week.
Comment,
All right.
subscribe, baby.
See you on the next video, everyone.
Like, comment, subscribe, share the
Yeah.
video.
we got one
Show your
question.
friends, show your family.
We got one question for you guys though. How long should a podcast be?
Yeah, so leave it
Oh,
in the
yeah.
comments. Leave in the comments, please. Let us know what you think. How long should
Yeah.
a podcast episode be?
You guys want 30 minutes? You guys want an hour? You want an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Let us
Whatever
know.
it is. We're going to take a poll real quick in the comments section. So please comment down below. Let us know what you guys think.
All righty, we
Yep.
out. See you guys.
Peace.